The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guest do not reflect those of the host, the show, the management, and the network.
Hearts that listen, think, live, and go we here at PLC.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Coach Sisoy.
Good evening, no? Magandang gabi sa ating mga taga-subaybay sa Chooseday. Family
Chooseday here on Hearts That Listen. Kumusta po kayo? How did it go?
Hindi kasi I was thinking kasi of the yung celebration last Sunday, di ba,
Yes.
the Good Shepherd.
Yes.
Okay, kaya in connection, yun yung pinili namin na topic.
Yes. And
For
it's also
tonight.
very timing,
Yes.
di ba? Kasi we yesterday we had the exercise, the national exercise of choosing our new shepherds. Oo. All right. So, anyways, forget na muna natin yung mga negative
Yung mga
things that
negative
we've been seeing on TV, that we've been reading on social media. Let's talk about us.
Yes.
You
And before
us.
before natin pag-usapan yan, we would like to invite you to share the link.
Yes.
Okay, and number 2, mag-comment po kayo, okay,
Mm-mm.
regarding sa topic natin because ang ganda po ng topic na ito
Yes,
because
oo.
it's about us parents.
Correct,
No?
correct.
Parents
Oo.
no, as good shepherd. Hindi lang
Good
shepherd,
shepherd,
but
oo.
may good shepherd.
Good shepherd. Oo,
Okay.
no? So, kasi yun nga, sabi mo, Dad, no, yung narinig natin na sermon ni Father last Sunday,
Yes,
no?
Sunday.
And it really, merong na doon na naantig yung thoughts and feelings namin na, oo nga, tama yung sinasabi ni Father sa atin.
Yes.
Diba? That we as parents should be, should strive to become good shepherds to our
Okay.
children and to the family.
Gaano ba ka-importante ang isang shepherd? Okay, so balikan natin doon sa sa history.
Parang naano ako doon.
Balikan natin sa history.
Oo.
Okay, balikan natin sa Biblia, sa Bible, no?
Mm-mm.
Kasi bakit, di ba, love, shepherd is being mentioned more than 500 times in the Bible.
Yeah, because the shepherd daw is actually tawag ito, a flourishing career.
Yes.
At the time of those times, 'di ba? Kasi ang business of having flocks, and tending to sheep, was very booming that time.
Yes.
Yun ang main source of meat.
Yeah.
Diba?
And even in fact, yun ang isa sa mga indicators if mayaman ka. Marami kang sheep. Diba?
Oo. And so
Livestock.
therefore, very important ang shepherd.
Yeah. Important and mind you, ang hirap ng buhay ng isang shepherd.
Correct.
Okay, because you are there to protect, okay, guide, 24/7 yan, yung trabaho na yan.
Oo.
Okay, and di ba, ang daming his story in the Bible where, gaano ka-importante ang magiging shepherd. But in fact, di ba, sa birth of Jesus Christ, di ba, the angel gave a birth to the shepherd.
Yes. Sila yung unang nakita ba?
Sila nakakita.
And then they flocked they
Yes.
went towards, hinanap din nila, di ba?
Yes.
Yung manger.
Yeah. And di ba, Jesus Christ is, di ba, the good shepherd.
He is.
He's the good shepherd. Di ba? Sa Psalm 23, di ba, the Lord is my shepherd. Okay, there's nothing I shall want. So meaning to say, God is preparing us actually to become good shepherds. And mind you again ha, sinabi namin kanina ni Coach Xenas na ang hirap ng buhay ng isang shepherd. Alam mo ba daw, love, noong unang panahon, kasi ang shepherd kasi natutulog ka together with the flock.
Because you have to protect them.
Yes, especially during the night. Yung damit mo talaga, no, mangangamoy ka. Kung ano yung amoy ng sheep, yun ang amoy mo. Kasi noon, hindi pa uso yung mga yung mga high-tech, wala pang CCTV. Di ba? Wala pang
yung electric
fence.
Electric fence.
Wala pa. Ang lang talaga, ang pang-protect ng noon, ng isang shepherd, is yung staff, yung rod.
Yung staff, at the same time, yung sling.
Yeah, yung sling. Kaya nga si David, di ba, yun ang ginamit niya. Yun ang ginamit niya. And kasi si David, di ba, doon yung story, di ba, na David was able to kill the lion. Di ba? Okay? And kasi si David, sanay siya protector siya protector siya doon sa sheep. And where in fact, alam
yung
mo ba,
skill niya yun ang nagamit niya against Goliath.
He was able to kill a bear, no? Yung uso lang. Uso before siya pinatay yung isang lion.
Yes.
Kasi parang sila, nagulat sila, nakapatay siya ng leon. Pero prior to that, actually, nakapatay na siya. Ng uso. Kasi yun nga,
before Goliath.
Yes, before.
Ang
una is yung bear. Number 2 yung lion.
And then number 3 na lang si
Goliath.
Okay. So, nag-practice na siya.
Kasi protecting.
Exposed na siya.
Protecting Yun ang role ng isang shepherd talaga, to protect.
Yes. In fact, the Bible actually represents the shepherd, no? Symbolizes protection.
Yes.
No? And in fact, Dad pala, the shepherd also represents authority.
Yeah, authority.
And power.
Yeah. Kaya nga may rod. Yun
Kasi sabi nga daw, Dad, yung 'di ba yung Pharaoh, meron silang hinahawakan.
Yung crook.
That's the shepherd's crook pala.
Yeah, shepherd's crook. Okay. Authority yan.
Authority and power.
And mag-side bit lang ako, love, para i-share ko.
Yes.
Kasi noon unang panahon kasi David was di ba, a shepherd. Saan sinusulat ni David yung mga success stories niya?
Saan? Doon sa staff?
Yes. Doon sa staff niya.
Wow.
That's it, di ba? And yun na nga, nung pagharap niya doon kay pagharap niya kay Goliath, sabi niya, nilungnan niya yung staff niya. Sa authority, sabi niya, nakapatay nga ako ng bear, nakapatay nga ako ng light, ikaw pa.
Ang laki-laki mo. You're such a big target.
Target to miss.
You're too big to miss.
Too big to miss. And now, I'm fighting for the name of God. Di ba? Sabi niya. Kaya yun. But again, yun yung role ng isang shepherd. Again,
Correct.
Okay. To really protect, feed the flock. Yan ang role ng isang shepherd. So, as parents, yun yung role natin.
And ito yung pag-usapan natin.
Yes, pag-usapan natin ngayon. So, mag-comment naman kayo dyan. Baka
comment kayo. Before we proceed, hello, Coach Loretta. And, hello, good evening po.
Good evening, Coach Loretta.
And, yes, Ruben and Vanessa Kapahi, all the way from Ormoc. Thank you for watching us tonight.
Good shepherd yan.
Yan. They are good shepherds, not only in the family, but in the community, as well. And Barbie, hello, Barbs. Yes,
hi, Barbs.
Barbie Baldeviso. Exciting topic. Good evening, Power Coaches. Good evening, Barbs. And she is watching all the way from Bacolod. Pa-shout out daw kay Mama
Joy,
Nika, and baby Zeb. Hello, good evening. Thank you for watching us tonight. Yes, and Jocelyn is also watching us. Yes, thank you for clicking the link, and please share the link, all right, and mag-comment para mas maganda yung discussion natin tonight.
Yes, sige
now,
lang.
So we've talked about the shepherd, talked about how important the shepherd is, diba? And now let's link it to us being parents.
Yes, kasi as parents, we are also called to become shepherd.
Yes.
Okay, kasi mga anak natin, yung mga sheep, di ba? Okay, kaya nga 'di ba kanina lang prior to nag-start tayo, we're talking about shepherd and a sheepdog.
We were discussing, sabi niya, ano ka ba? Sheep ka ba or sheepdog? Ha? Shepherd ka ba or sheepdog? Sabi ko, Dad, ano? So,
kasi yung di ba, yung sheepdog kasi, di ba isa dog, isa usually kanan siya, a herd dog yan siya.
Herding dog.
Herding dog, to help the shepherd. Okay, kaya lang ang ginagawa ng dog daw na yan is, may boundary yan eh.
Oo.
Di ba? O pag lumampas yung mga sheep,
Ikutan niya.
oo, binabark niya yan, no? Binadrive away
Balik.
niyan.
Oo.
Okay. Ang parents daw, dapat hindi ganun. Di ba? Dapat shepherd ka, ginaguide mo yung flock mo.
Correct.
Di ba? Kaya kanina nag-uusap kami ng kasi ang tanong kasi, are you a shepherd or are you a sheepdog?
Bakit dog? Ganyan. So, binasa niya kaagad.
So, focus tayo being a shepherd.
Yes.
Okay, hindi sheepdog.
Not sheepdog, no,
Okay.
we are shepherds. All right, so before we go into how to be, shepherds, no, parents being shepherds, no, let's talk about the behavior, different parenting styles
Okay.
ng parents. Diba? Some parents tend to be, hands-off parents. No, hindi yung hindi nangingialam, but just letting that kid be, no, na parang ikaw, kung anong gusto mo, kung anong decision mo, and then after that, you also face the consequences of your decision. Ganyan lang, no? Or, basta nandito lang ako.
Yeah.
Ganyan lang, no?
Yeah.
So, that's hands-off parenting.
Okay.
No? And it's very extreme, though, no? Kasi minsan, the child would need guidance, diba? And you leave the decision making to the child, no? So medyo nawawala yung role ng parent diyan, diba?
So kailangan na love,
there's some firmness as well. Kasi otherwise parang border lang yung anak mo diyan kung hindi mo pakikialaman, diba? Yung border nga pinapakialaman mo, diba?
Mga curfew pa nga.
May curfew pa,
May
di ba?
rules
Sa
pa.
may rules ka, oo. But another parenting style is, marami to, kasi modern times. Yung being a friend,
Okay.
operating around the relationship of friendship, no?
Yes,
And
yes.
it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all, no? However, there has to be boundaries as well.
Ito yung mga comment, no? Love na yung anak ko, kaibigan ko lang yan.
Parang barkada ko lang
Kainuman ko lang yan.
Mm.
Parang ganun sige love, anong parang nito?
Oo.
Downside or upside?
The downside minsan the respect when you make yourself an equal to your child, minsan
Agree.
hindi masyado naiintindihan ng bata that siguro nakakalimutan yung respect because when you're a friend medyo level yan eh, 'di ba? Oo. But of course, we're not saying do not be friends with your children.
Di ba? Tama yan, Luis. Si Luis Gabriel, yung daughter namin. Okay.
Hello Gabe.
Hi,
Hello Luis.
Sophia. And hi, Sandy.
Hello.
Hi, Jan.
Hi, Jan. Also, yes, you're watching tonight.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, no. So, of course, you have to be friends with your children, but never forget that you is parent
Is
first
a parent.
before
Agree.
you are
Agree
a
ako dyan.
friend. Okay, all right. Yan. So
Very
another,
nice.
di ba? Like
Ako kasi
ako,
I live to that yung principle na sinabi ni Coach Xenas na we want to become friends with our kids. Sino ba hindi gusto maging kaibigan? But never forget that first you are a parent.
Yeah.
Okay, may mga boundaries talaga. May mga boundaries.
Pero minsan I'm guilty with that because I tend to make them BFFs. No, and admittedly, that is also how we were brought up by my dad, barkada, no, because he became a parent, both mom and my dad, no, they were very young, 18, 19, so parang barkada lang din talaga. But they also learned to become parents, nagiging firm din sila, they have some discipline and all.
Kaya very important yung teamwork ng mag-asawa dyan. Sinabi ng husband na no, dapat no din yung wife or vice versa, and dapat pa-explain sa mga bata what is the bigger picture, what's the principle or the value behind bakit ginawa namin itong decision na to.
Yeah. Another parenting style is coaching.
Okay.
Yan. Ito yung favorite mo. Always looking for a coaching opportunity,
Yeah.
di ba, no? And it's being there to advise our children, guide them, celebrate their wins, get them to the right direction, di ba? And then guide them also what career goals do you have and all, no? So just how, like coaching, getting them to get to have new breakthroughs. That's your favorite word. New breakthroughs by your guiding.
Yeah.
By your guidance. Oo.
Tatlo daw yun, love. Tatlo. Okay. Reminder lang din. I go through it nung nag-remind din ako. Kasi dapat as parent, meron tayong rules, di ba? Teaching, mentoring and coaching.
Mm-mm.
Okay, saan pumapasok yung teaching? Siyempre, pag maliit pa yung mga bata, tinuturuan mo yan.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay? Pag mga high school na yan, high school na yung mga bata or college, dapat mentoring ka na.
Mentoring.
Mini-mentor mo na. Pag mga mature na yan, dapat coaching ka na.
Coaching na.
Oo.
Ganun
Kasi,
ba yun? May levels ba?
Oo, kasi minsan kasi bakit daw mention na may conflict? Kasi kahit na yung anak mo, no, nasa ano na dapat, mentoring stage, tiniteach mo pa rin.
Mm-mm.
Or, ang worst niyan, kasi pag dapat may asawa na eh, di ba, ang ginagawa, nakikialam pa rin yung parents.
Mm-mm.
Mini-mentor mo pa rin, kino-coach mo na dapat daw coaching na.
Coaching na at that
Okay,
level.
so what do you think? Bakit yan? Yun na yung role.
Mm.
So, for me, it makes sense. No? It makes sense na, minsan, no, as parent, gusto yun natin na i-teach.
Mm-mm.
Pero, ang level ng mga anak natin is dapat pang, na sila, mentoring or coaching na.
Mm-mm. Okay. So kids, you are in the mentoring stage as per daddy.
Yes. Okay. Very important yan.
Oh, my kids. I'm talking to my kids.
Yes.
So if you're watching now, you are subject to mentoring.
Yung mga bata nakikinig or mga parents, at least maintindihan ninyo na yung role pala natin, okay? Depende doon sa natin, sa mga anak natin.
Yes.
So pag mga high school pa yan, elementary, teaching muna tayo, di ba? Pero pag college na yan, medyo mentoring na.
Yes.
Pero pag may mga trabaho na yan, mga may asawa na, coaching na yung approach natin dyan.
All right. And of course, one method also na medyo nega, no? It's the helicopter approach.
Yes, what's a
Okay,
helicopter?
so a helicopter
May
is,
notes ako niyan.
just like a helicopter, the parents, these are the parents who are usually very stressed out, who doesn't want to have any more stresses or doesn't want to make mistakes anymore. No? So they tend to like hover on top of the kid, and making sure that he doesn't make any mistakes. Lahat dinidikta. Parang sheepdog.
This it.
Oo.
Ito yun.
So
sheepdog
therefore,
equals helicopter.
Helicopter sheepdog.
Marami ito sa schools actually. Okay, di ba? Yung mga parent waiting area.
Why?
Nandun yung mga parents palagi.
Oo.
Di ba? Hatid. Ay, hindi iniiwan ng mga bata. Di ba? Dapat talaga nandun palagi, no? Nandun palagi. But siyempre, no? Kids also.
Depended in that.
Yeah, I know. Wala naman ako sinasabi na but minsan, you have to also yung kids, meron din silang, para bang leeway. May leeway din sila.
Breathing space. Breathing room.
Breathing room. Di ba?
So, yun. Kasi,
pagdating sa bahay, tutor na naman. Di ba? Meron kaming, dyan, kapitbahay sa Manila lang before. Kinaawa ko sa mga bata kasi yun na nga pag wala yung parents nila, grabe, parang nakawala sa nila sa fence nila, no? Kasi yun na nga very structured yung life nila. Very structured according to the parents desires. Pero yung mga bata, kasi bata gusto maglaro.
Yes.
Di ba? Wala sila doon, wala sila nung element na yun. Okay, it's good to be a helicopter parent kasi, di ba? But minsan, no, you have to
mini helicopter lang, wag naman full blast.
Yung full blast, yung hovering palagi.
Especially when they're younger.
Yes. So doon pumapasok yung kinukwento ko kanina na teaching, mentoring, and coaching. Okay, you're there, but you know what's your role, no, at certain level.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So let's talk about parenting by shepherding.
Okay. Interesting.
So how do you become a shepherd?
Sige. Wala na bang dyan? Wala na bang mga messages?
Wala na bang comments?
Okay, tuloy natin.
Tuloy natin, Dad. Sige, go ahead. So first, no, sabi, to become a good parent shepherd, all right, you have to know your sheep.
Yep. It's in the Bible, no? My sheep know me and I know my sheep, di ba? My voice. Okay.
So that's John 10 verse 14, di ba?
Yes.
So I know my sheep and my sheep know me, or I know who's mine. Tama ba?
Yes.
I know mine and mine know me.
Yes.
So yeah, no, and that is also like us referring to our children, di ba? Yung mga anak natin, we should know them, no? Individually, we have to accept that each child is unique.
Yep.
Each child is special.
Yes. May movie niyan, di ba? Each child is...
Every child is special.
Umiyak ako nun. If you have the chance, parents, no, i-watch niyo yan. Ako nagpo-promote ng movie. No, but again, for me, that's a very nice movie.
It is.
Yeah,
No?
it is nice
Nakakaiyak din
movie.
kasi sobrang 3 hours.
Yeah, but again,
3
no,
hours
yung journey na ang story, ang ganda.
Correct. Yes. Good evening, Pap.
Hi, Pap.
Hello, Sophia. Yes. So, So, what were we saying? Know your sheep, no? So, each child is special. Each child have their own strengths and own
Especially
weaknesses,
especially
diba?
pag teenagers na. Ito yung kailangan talaga ng you have to know them more. Kaya dapat vigilant ka dito. No, yung mga changes sa mga bata, or mga changes physiologically, or di ba, dapat very observant. Behaviors na nagbago.
So that you will know when you can come in, when you can help.
Okay.
Diba? You should be able to know what are their aspirations, what are their goals, so that you can help guide them towards those goals, no? And yung parang try to find out, no, have meaningful conversations with them, no?
And ito kasi yung stage na mga bata think, no, teenagers kasi think that they are more knowledgeable than their parents. Ito na yun di ba? Before kasi lahat, di ba, tinatanong palagi parents, ano to, di ba? Pero dumating na sa stage, di ba, na parang pakiramdam nila, they know everything.
Yeah.
Okay, pero pag dumating ka na pala sa magiging parent ka, tama pala sila.
Yes. No? So, yan, know your sheep.
Yeah, know your sheep.
Know your sheep. All right, what else? How else? You know, di ba, as a sheep, the tendency, your role really is number one, to protect.
Yep.
As shepherd, your number one role is to protect the sheep. Correct?
Yep.
And as parents, we should be the protectors of our children.
Yes.
Physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually.
And di ba, Jesus Christ, no, ang sabi nga doon niya is, no, the greatest is to lay down your life. Di ba? Para doon sa mga sheep. And I'm very no? I really ang picture na maakuan ko dito, love, no, ma-connect ko doon is mothers. Di ba? Yung pinanganak yung mga bata. Alam natin, di ba? That one of your foot is on the grave, right? Di ba? Yun So you are ready, no, to lay down your life for the sheep.
Yes.
Okay?
Oo. And so, yun ang sinasabi natin, no? Physically. Yun ang instinct natin as parents, We'd like to keep our children away from harm, di ba? And then you also think about protecting them mentally, di ba? No? So how do we make them stronger? How do we make sure that they are fully, their self-awareness, di ba? And we've been talking exhaustively about this in the past, in our past episodes, right? No, and then another is also protecting them emotionally.
Yes.
Emotionally. So therefore, we'd like to be able to guide them, no? You and me and our husbands and our spouses.
Yeah.
We'd like to be able to protect them from things that will hurt them emotionally.
Sabi nga nila, isa nga doon to connect sa sinabi ni Coach Xenas. Okay, you have to know who are their friends. Tell me who your friends are. And I tell you who you are, right? Okay, so dapat daw, no? We also suggest, di ba? Ano ko to, mas si Xenas nito. Si Coach Xenas, nagsuggest ng mga friends sa mga no, sa mga anak ko. Di ba? So
suggest ng friends?
Di ba? Kato iso, di ba? Sige, di ba? Yung mga friends mo nandiyan lang, di ba? Pag minsan, di ba? O lumalayo yung mga anak natin, di ba? I-remind mo sila na ito yung mga totoong kaibigan mo.
Yes.
Di ba? So
of course they choose their own friends.
Yes.
But when we are when we are looking at them, we tend to see the things that they don't see. So we guide them, no, and make sure that they avoid going into that definite hurt.
Yes, definite
Right?
hurt.
No, and then of course we need to shepherd them and protect them spiritually.
Yes, very important yan. Kaya sabi daw dito, love, no, a true friend is someone who brings us close to God. Okay, yun daw yung mga dapat, no, na when you choose a friend, dapat, no, na tinutulungan ka maging malapit sa Diyos.
Yes.
Hindi ka pinapalayo, no, pinapalayo. Yun ba? Simba tayo mamaya o yung mga ganung karakteristik. So as parents, dapat tinitingnan natin yan. Okay, we will help them, no, find true friendship. no, that will lead them into Jesus Christ.
Yes. No. And while you're saying that we must lead them, yun talaga din, no? Shepherd's lead.
Yes.
Okay,
Leader.
shepherd's lead, right? So, parents, it is our God-given authority, no? We have God-given authority over our children,
Yep.
no? Because we need to take care of them, and without that authority, wala, di ba? So, so let's use that, that authority, no? Let's tawag nito lead our children deliberately. Yung talaga, the decision that I will lead you, kung anong papunta dun sa anong tama.
Yeah.
Okay?
And di ba yung shepherd, okay? Picture this out, ha? Papanoorin nyo. Okay, imagine. Di ba yung sheep, saan ang shepherd? Hindi sa likod. Di ba nasa harapan niya?
Sa harap.
Kasi sinusundan niya yung mga sheep. Okay, so yun ang sinasabi ni Coach Xenas.
Sinusundan siya?
Sinusunod, pinafollow siya, yung leader, yung shepherd,
yes.
pinafollow ng sheep. Kaya nga, di ba, as parents, yun eh. You have to lead.
Yes.
You have to lead. No?
Yes. And why is that so? Why is the not only it's leading, but because you want to make sure that kung saan ang papuntahan nila, it's the safe way.
Yes, it's the safe
right?
way.
So, you protect them from predators.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Alam mo yun, di ba? Na, may alam akong lion na nandun. So, ano ka na, di ba?
Yeah.
You're protecting your sheep from predators, making sure that they walk in the path that is not, that will make them be hurt. Like, they can fall off a cliff or what. No? So, yun ang pinaka-role talaga din ni shepherd.
Ang ganda ng sinabi ni Coach Xenas. Gusto ko lang siyang ilagay sa another perspective. Okay, what's the difference daw between a good shepherd and a bad shepherd? Okay, in context of leadership, di ba? Ito ang pinag-usapan natin. Okay, so, ang bad shepherd daw, no? Ang bad shepherd, isang ginagawa niya, okay? Nandyan yung mga sheep, dinadala niya, no? Akay-akay niya yung mga sheep. Kaya hinahanap nila yung grass at saka yung water. Kasi di ba, you have to nourish them, feed them. Okay, so ang tanong ng Coach Sisoy, bakit siya masama? Tinahanapan nga niya ng grass, di ba? At saka water yung sheep. Okay, so that's the bad shepherd, okay? This is the good shepherd, love. Ang gagawin ng good shepherd, alam mo, iwan niya muna yung sheep. And the shepherd will go to a higher place, a mountain or a tree. Anong gagawin niya? Hahanapin niya. Saan yung grass, saan yung water, saan yung walang danger. Okay, so sabi ni Coach na bababa siya and he will bring that sheep to that place. Meaning, very important that to be a leader or to be a shepherd or to be a parent, you have also to have to be strategic. Okay? Dapat. Okay? Alam natin. That's why, no? Kaya nga sinasabi natin, you have to learn from one another. Kaya itong avenue na to ang ganda. Di ba? You have to learn kasi wala namang paaralan ng parental university. Wala naman eh. Di ba? We are here to learn. No? Ako, nag-learn ako sa parents ko. Di ba? And most of my characteristics are galing sa kanila.
Yes.
Di ba? So yun, no? Nag-learn tayo dito from each other.
By the way, Dad, a VIP is watching us tonight.
Okay.
Ayan, no? Si Miss Carolina Ong Veloso.
Wow.
Hi, Mama. Hi, Nana.
Hi, Nana. Happy
Thanks
Mother's Day.
Watching
Good
with Syra
shepherd.
here in
Hi,
Espina.
Sai.
Hello.
Si Jake din. Hi, Jake.
Jake,
Good evening.
and CJ and Josh.
And
Hello,
Josh.
good evening, everyone.
Good
Good
evening.
evening. So, enjoy, no? Hello, Sans.
Hi, Sans.
From Iloilo. Kumusta ka dyan?
Okay.
Oo,
So, yun love. No? Just to point out lang, no, na gaano ka-importante. So, minsan, we really have to, be, yung willing tayo to learn from another. Yun eh.
Yes. Oo.
Okay? Stop ka, learn para mas, mas maano mo. Sabi nga ni Coach kanina, is yung, yung deliberate ka.
Deliberate, intentional leading.
Intentional leading yun. So, paano mo siya tuturuan? Diba?
Yeah.
You have to learn from one another. Okay.
You know, as parents, especially now, of course, everybody wants to make a lot of fun memories with our children. Of course, we always like to do that. We love to do that. But what is also very important is to make sure that we also do not forget to lead them.
Yes. Leading
and
and guide.
And guiding.
Okay,
them.
dalawang principle yan
Yes,
ha, always.
oo.
Lead and guide.
Yeah.
Okay, this is, no, itong pinakwento namin ni Coach Xenas is, this is how to understand and lead millennials.
Oo.
Okay, yan.
Oo. And millennials na tayo.
Oo, kasi yun ito ha, hindi lang leading, but guiding is very important.
Oo.
Especially for millennials. May nag-comment.
Oh, yeah. So I will go to Kat in a while, but I just like to mention though that as part of our part of being shepherds, no, we have to be firm, no. When we lead them, we have to be firm, and sometimes our children can be disobedient, no. But because we have the God-given authority, no, over our children, no, we have to remain firm and make sure, no, that be firm that such that you do not cave up, or you do not surrender, no. And always remember that you are the parent, di ba? So yun, no. And of course, Kat here is saying that's an interesting topic. How do we subtly separate children from friends who we feel might not be good from them? Malapit na akong my teenager.
Yes,
Okay, parang naalala ko, nakwento to ni Kat. No, so sometimes when we put the friend in bad light, that makes them, our children would stick pa more to that friend, no. So
peer pressure yan eh. Mas influence
right now, no, medyo
mas may influence yung friends
right now.
May
that stage.
May impact ang parents, kaya lang yung influence sa friends.
Correct. So how do we do that, Dad? Ikaw?
Ako naman is tawag nito aligning of values. Okay, so yun, tawag nito, halimbawa lalabas sila, okay, this oras lang gabi, reminder lang.
No, diba? This is a pre-teenager, no. So okay, so my experience,
so 12
mga 11, 10, 11. So
13
almost 13 na. So what I did with my 4 children is sorry, Kat, but I'm quite straightforward. I tell them, I'm noticing no, that this is how your friend behaves, no. So I hope that is not the right thing to do. Ganyan, no? And then so yun lang, reminders,
no?
No?
Napansin mo yung mga pinopost ng friend, di ba? Napansin ko sa mga friends mo,
may
ito yung pinopost nila. Okay?
No? So yan. So for those my mga friends na medyo kilala na ako, minsan yung friend mismo sinasabihan ko is bakit ganyan, no? So and I think it's really the role of the parent to just continually remind our child, no?
Guide.
Minsan if the child is really very young, you can actually make the decision to remove to unfriend influence, no. Baka kasi magkakaawayan in the future, or another way also is talking to the parent. No, baka lang may pinagdadaanan yung bata, di ba?
Marami yan.
So reach out to the parent, and hopefully the parent naman is open. Di ba?
Minsan Kat, hindi mo na maintindihan yan immediately ng mga bata. But later on, I tell you, once they realize na tama pala sila ni mama at papa.
Bantayan lang.
Bantayan lang. So the keyword is lead and guide. Okay, do not just lead but guide. Do not just guide but also lead. Okay, itong dalawa talaga is a partner.
Yes. All right. So Dad, short break muna tayo.
Hindi, ayoko na ng break. Gel, break muna.
Break muna tayo, Gel. Sandali lang. All right.
Rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace, mercy, and blessings from God subhanahu wa ta'ala be with us all. Halal came from Arabic word meaning lawful, meaning permissible, meaning allowable. All things tangible and intangible, that are pleasant in the eyes of God subhanahu wa ta'ala, that we people will benefit mentally, physically, spiritually. It's a way of life, not just for food, not just for Muslims, but for all mankind. Philippine Halal Trade and Tourism Expo is under the umbrella of Universal Islamic Center. UIC was founded year 2000, and I started advocating promoting halal trade and tourism way back 2016. I'm so happy to invite you all to our annual event, Philippine Halal Trade and Tourism Expo on May 27, 28, and 29, 2022 at Abrisa Mall, Davao City. See you there!
We're back.
We're back, Coach Xenas.
Oo,
Okay,
and
so
I just found out, no, hey, Mila, Bolongan, and Jico, they're also watching us
wow.
tonight
At
from
saka,
Cebu.
yeah,
Oo.
si Cubs ko rin, no? Cubs by Into, no? Thank you, Cubs, no? For, joining, no? Kaya hapon din
Yes.
doon siya. And sa lahat ng mga big brothers ng St. Francis Xavier Seminary. At
Yes.
sa mga ate at kuya ko ng mga Agila.
Oo.
Okay?
Yes. So, how else can you be a parent, shepherd? Then?
Sige. So, meron akong mga tips lang, no, na research ko na it's about, sabi natin kanina, to be a good shepherd, 'di ba? Dapat maging strategic ka.
Mhm.
Okay? So, ang pag-usapan natin ngayon, i-share ko lang labis yung mga strategies
Mhm.
for shepherd parent.
Mm-mm.
Okay? So, number one daw, no, kailangan natin na you have to introduce our children, no, to God.
Yes.
Okay, so when we talk about Jesus Christ, and very timely, and especially Mama Mary, no,
Yes.
mayroong May ngayon, di ba? Yung mga anak namin nagbo-volunteer.
Yes.
Okay, so
Flores de
Mayo.
Oo, every afternoon.
Every afternoon, no?
Yes, ma, they're volunteering in the chapel, teaching young children to pray the rosary.
Especially pag free, no? Si ate kanina may klase, but yung isa is nandoon, no?
Yes.
And they are happy, no? Mayroon isang 20 na daw roon, mga bata.
Wow, yes.
Okay, and I'm very happy sa dad, no?
Very proud, no?
Na
for Gabe and Rafi.
introduce natin sila, and also they will help these kids to be introduced to Mary
Yes.
and Jesus. Okay, and sinabi namin to reinforce ng sinabi about friendship.
Mhm.
You have also to encourage good friends, di ba? Just like Jesus Christ daw, yung apostles pinili niya. Di ba? Pinili niya yung mga friends niya. Okay,
Yes.
so yun nga, very important that friends should lead us to Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Okay, and isa pa, kailangan natin na, we have to look after yourself. Okay, so kasi palagi, yun nga, as parents, alam na, ito yung characteristic ng mga magulang, especially sa mga mama. No? Bigay ng bigay. No?
Nakakalimutan ng self.
Nakakalimutan ng sarili.
But you cannot be a good shepherd
Yes.
if you're not a healthy shepherd.
Yes. Okay. Paano yan? Pag nagkasakit ka, sino magbabantay sa sheep mo?
Mm-mm.
Okay? Mahawaan mo pa sila.
Mm-mm.
Diba? Kaya very important to, no? You should be taking care of yourself. So as husband and wife, you should be taking each other.
Taking care
Taking
of
taking care of each other. Okay? Then, tawag nito, be patient in doing these things, no? Especially yung mga bata ngayon, ita-challenge yung authority natin talaga. Iba na mga bata ngayon. Okay, iba na. So, grabe.
So you should be extra patient.
Extra patient
But
talaga
firm.
tayo. Yeah. Okay. And yun nga, as role model, we really have to model good behavior.
Yes.
Kasi ang mga bata
Sinusunod.
is a reflection. Mirroring yan. Kaya minsan alam mo yung bunga, doon sa mga puno eh. Diba? Ano yung mga behavior ng mga bata, most likely ito yung mga parents.
Yes.
So very important yan that ang ginagawa natin dyan is value cell.
Mm-mm.
Okay, what is the big picture? Bakit natin to ginagawa? Ano
Mm.
ang impact nito pag ito ang nangyari?
Yep.
Okay, you don't expect them to understand immediately, but later on, no, they will appreciate and love what you are doing. Okay?
Yeah, so steady lang, no? You are constant.
Yes.
No, just as a shepherd is constant, no, in the 24 hours of a sheep, no. We as parents should also be constant.
Ang
May
ganda
comment,
nito.
no? May comment sila,
I was about to,
Oo,
ito.
sila Ruben and
Okay.
Vanessa.
Ang
Ayan.
sabi, basa,
A good
a good shepherd would leave the flock to go after a sheep. Okay? Leave the 99. Hanapin yung isa that goes astray. Such are parents who are good shepherd who would never give up on their children no matter the headaches and heartaches.
Yes,
Yan,
agree,
tama yan.
no? Thank you for that, no? Ness and Ruben, no? Yes, a good shepherd really goes after the wayward,
Yes.
no? Like it or not, yung mga anak natin, no, minsan nawawala.
Napapariwara.
Yan. Sometimes they get lost, no, along the way. They can commit mistakes, no? They can veer away from the flock.
Yeah, and very important, no? Very important yung guidance and leading. You know what? Alam nyo ba na yung mga shepherd, ay yung mga sheep, okay? Diba? Ano yan sila? Pinapakain natin sa green grass. Pag pinapabayaan mo yan, love, alam mo, they will devour all the grass hanggang magiging lupa na lang yan.
What do you mean?
Yun.
They will not stop eating?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hanggang wala na. So, yun ang role ng shepherd. Okay? So, pag nakita mo na ano na sila, na parang naubos na, di ba? Kaya nga ililipat, matutubo naman yung So, what I'm trying to say here is that, di ba, kailangan talaga ng guidance.
Yes.
Kailangan ng guidance, no?
Yeah.
Oo,
Going back to what Ness and Bingo were saying, no? Going after the wayward. Kasi, like, say, you have 100 and one gets lost.
Willing ka ba? Naiwan yung 99?
Willing ka ba iiwan yung 99 to look
isa?
for the one that is lost? And parents, it is very much a natural instinct for us, no? Na even though it's very difficult, you really go after that lost sheep.
Yeah.
Hanapin talaga and bring it back.
Yeah, and
to
bring
the
it
fold.
back.
Bring it back.
Di maintindihan
And so
yan
bringing
minsan.
back means being guiding them back, at the same time forgiving them from straying on the way, diba? And now tawag nito, leading them back, guiding them, teaching them again, no? How to reintegrate into the flock.
Minsan parang siya, no? Imagine, iwan mo yung 99, hanapin mo yung isa. Pero that's the teaching of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Diba? Willing to leave the 99. Okay? And, kasi assured siya yung 99 na yun, di ba? Na alagaan na niya.
Alagaan niya. And he also puts his trust in the Lord. I'm putting my 99, Lord, in your hands. Because I will look for that one wayward sheep.
The message is, ganun tayo ka-love ng Diyos. And kids, children, ganun kayo ka-love ng mga parents.
Yes, and that's why we really, no matter how often they get lost.
Yes.
No? 'Di ba? Parents, do you agree? Kahit ilang beses nagkakamali yung mga anak natin, 'di ba? Oo, pero paulit-ulit din natin silang pinapatawad. Oo, because that's how you as a shepherd, no? That's how you are practicing the role of a shepherd, no? All right? Dad, ano pa?
Okay, so kailangan din nating no? Meron akong...
May notes ka dyan.
Oo, meron akong notes kanina.
Baka meron kayong ma-share, no? Ano experience nyo on how you were guided by your
Ngayon kasi,
parents?
very challenging. Oo, kasi one of the, the strategies of a shepherd parent is to control e-world.
Yes.
Electronic world of our kids. Medyo parang no? Mahirap talaga to. Actually, I know sa mga parents na nanonood and children will tell us, oops, di ba? But again, you have to, we have
Yes.
to have
That's very
guides.
well aligned to what I was
Mm.
saying earlier.
Mm.
Protect your children,
Yes.
protect your children mentally, emotionally,
Mm-mm.
no, and spiritually, because sometimes the vexations, no, are really coming from from the digital world.
We were talking
from social
kanina,
media.
choose the friends. Pero may mga friends na palaging kasama nila.
Mhm.
Okay, and ito, social media.
Na meron ding,
Influence sa kanila.
minsan bad influence.
Bad influence, no?
So,
And sabi nga nila, better preventive medicine than curative medicine.
mhm.
Okay, so dapat daw yun, no? So meaning to siya, ang ano niyan, ang manifestation niyan, kung paano gawin, syempre, no? Baka ano na yung pinapanood ng mga bata, anak natin.
So you
Kasi,
should be checking every now and then.
nagpa-pop up yan eh. Di ba? So, mga ano dyan, no? Leading to, iba na pala yung ano nila, pinapanood nila.
Mhm.
Okay, so very important as parents to check now and then yan. Minsan mga bata, they just indulge in social media and pagdating alas 4 na pala ng madaling araw.
I have to,
Yes.
yeah, that happens.
Oh,
Alam
yeah.
mo pag na,
Kasi,
like if you notice, like every morning they're sleepy, then that only means they're sleeping late.
yes.
No? So,
Kasi yun din ang mga time ng mga kasi di ba tayo ngayon online.
mm-mm.
Di ba? Yun yung ang time nila and in the guise of we are nagtatasking kami.
Mm-mm.
Di ba? But we have, as parents, we have also to put certain boundaries. Just like the ship, may boundaries yan eh. May may place yan. Di pwede dito kasi astray ka na.
Mm-mm.
Di ba? Pag lumampas ka. So it's our role as parent talaga.
Oo. So we also need to model it.
Yes, model.
No? Kasi minsan guilty din tayo dyan no?
Precise.
Like, I have to admit, no, nung Sunday, medyo nagtatampo na ako. We were having dinner and like everybody was on their phone. Di ba? And nagsumbong ako kay Sandy. Sabi ko, Sans, buti na lang, dapat sa bahay na lang kami.
Pero hanap kami ng picture na maganda. Ipopost namin siya. Yun, actually. Oo.
Lusot.
Kasi si Coach Xenas, kasi ayoko niyan, di ba? Kaya
Siyempre, di ba?
naghahanapan kami.
Oo. Barbie has a comment here. Sabi nga nila, what's this? Thank you, Coach Loretta. Thank you for that. No, so sabi ni Barbie, sabi nga nila, kayang tiisin ng anak ang magulang but hindi kayang tiisin ng magulang ang anak. True talaga yan. Barbs, no? True talaga yan.
Totoo talaga yan.
You know, you cannot turn your back on a child, no? And even if you do, parang sobrang, it will kill you more than, hurt you more than it will the child.
Wala. Merong mga merong mga moment, di ba, na yung mga, we have heard a lot of stories. Di ba? Parents sacrificing for their kids, no? Kasi yun na nga ang love ng isang parent, no, sa mga anak, no?
Yes. No?
So, agree, Barbie, no? Agree tayo dyan.
Oo.
Align.
Ano pa, Dad? That a parent who's a shepherd, actually, to be able to demonstrate being a shepherd, you have, of course, very basic, no, but also very, very difficult minsan, di ba? You have to love and care for your sheep.
Yeah.
And we can always say it comes naturally kasi anak mo naman yan, di ba? But there, honestly, there comes a time that it becomes very difficult.
Yep.
No, very difficult. When sometimes they're not very loving children.
Yeah.
No, no, but
So,
because we are parents, you have to be constant in that love.
And God is reminding us. Saan niya nga riyan sa Bible? Okay? Yung nila kay St. Peter, di ba? Sabi niya, Peter, do you love me? Feed my sheep. Di ba? So yun yung very deliberate nga, di ba? Yung si Jesus Christ, because the role of a shepherd is very important. Di ba? So as parents yun, no? Yun yung very role talaga natin. Yan yung minsan.
Oo, and and kasi yung mga, just like sheep, no? Yung mga anak natin, they also have weak moments. No, they have weak moments, and sometimes they slow down also, and that is our role, no? The way that we show love and caring for them as parents, no? We have to continually encourage them, no? Tell them not to be afraid because you, the shepherd is there to protect them.
And to add do sinabi ni Coach Xenas, isa daw love is to avoid them to become idol. Yung idleness kasi daw is yun yung mga doon pumapasok yung temptation. Oo, din yun. Example daw si King David. Si King David nagkasala because grabe yung free time niya. No? Wala siyang plano, no? Wala lang, no? Everything, no? And so ang nangyari doon yun nga nakakita siya ng temptation, nandoon siya. 'Di ba? Yung si Bitsiba nakita niya bathing. 'Di ba? So yun, ang ginawa niya kagad, pinadala niya yung husband ni Bitsiba doon sa war, at syempre nasa front line. So patay, 'di ba?
Yes.
So yun, kinuha niya, but again God was angry sa kanya. So pinahan siya. Anyway, ang point lang doon is we have to help our kids. No, minsan ayaw nila, yung gusto natin, but we have to encourage them, no, not to become idol. Kasi yun daw pumapasok doon yung mga yung mga temptation o mga temptation. Okay,
Yeah.
so spiritually, mentally, physically, dapat maging busy sila.
Yeah. So the success of being a shepherd parent is when we are able to lead them into what the green pasture.
Yeah, green
Right?
pastures.
Meaning leading them the right way, getting them to the goal, of what they want.
No, kasi
And what we think is also right for them.
kasi ang sabi nga ni Jesus Christ, 'di ba? Let the little children come to me. 'Di ba? Oo. So ito 'yun, 'di ba? As a shepherd, no?
We bring them.
We bring them to Jesus Christ, no? Tuturuan natin sila paano maging malapit doon sa Diyos. Okay? So ito yung role natin, no?
And that is a constant, the constant challenge natin, especially now.
Yup.
Na ang daming
Distractions.
distractions. Ang daming obstacles.
Obstacles of being a parent.
Of bringing them there.
Yeah, maraming rason, no? Maraming reasons na but again, yun nga dito talaga natin test ang patience sa isang shepherd. Okay, but again yung pinag-usapan natin dito is to refresh us, no?
Yes.
A refresher o sa iba baka it's a new dimension, no? New concept
of parenting.
of parenting, no?
But it's actually there. It's very basic. It's just putting it in the right perspective. No?
Yeah.
The parent as a leader, no, and a guide, no,
Yes.
for the children.
Okay.
All right.
Sige.
Oo.
Sige. So, ano pang nakita mo na sa yung question lang question.
Sige, go.
Oo. Ano yung typical yung mga values na na parang yung parents natin is nagsi-shepherd sa atin hanggang ngayon, no? Dala-dala mo pa na gusto mo ipasa sa mga anak natin.
Number one, being protective.
Yeah.
No? And then being patient, right? And being, always willing to provide.
Yeah.
No? Yan. Ano pa? Guiding us to the right way. No? Ano pa din?
Ako naman, ang sa akin yung yung parents ko kasi especially yung dad ko is, mom is, sila palagi nagtatrabaho. Di ba? Lagi nag-work yan. So, yun yung gusto ko sana na rin, no? Sa mga anak ko na yeah. Because yun nga, pilabi namin inuulit dun sa is our stewardship, no? That work is a manifestation of your love to God. Di ba? Okay, so love your work actually. Yun yung message natin doon. Love your work. No, ang iba kasi, saka na lang ako after 1 year, 2 years, no, saka ko ibibigay yung best ko. So, hindi dapat daw ganon. We have to teach our children to give their best because that's the that's the manifestation of your love to God. Kasi gift yan binigay sa'yo.
Yeah.
Okay, binigay ka ng gift. So, you have to nourish that gift. You have to love that seed, no? Dapat ino-nourish mo siya. Okay, so yun yung gusto kong ipapass on ko rin sa mga anak ko. No, love your work. No, love your work.
Ako si mama talaga, fierce protector.
Yeah. Ito yan.
alam na aamoy pag may leon na lalapit.
Yes,
Di ba?
yes.
So, protector talaga yun.
Mama, di ba? Full-time? Nandun sa
Yes.
Yeah,
Full-time shepherd si Mother Carol.
Yun mga full-time shepherd, no? Palaging nandyan.
Oo.
Palaging nandyan. Yung pati yung nag-sleep ng mga bata, nagmamatch ba?
Yes.
Yun, ganun ang mga shepherd.
Oo. And as a shepherd, si mother, no, is always ready to train and guide us.
Yes.
No? So, pag nakamali,
Mm-mm.
train ka,
Mm-mm.
didisiplina ka,
Yeah,
no?
tama yun.
And leading us back to the right way.
Mm-mm.
Di ba?
Tama.
Tama ba, mother?
Yeah.
Comment, mother.
Comment, mother. Comment. No? Comment yan.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
All right. So, if do you have any experience about your parents naman on how they shepherded you? Tama ba?
Yeah, oo,
Or
shepherding.
herded you
Oo.
towards
Minsan may isa kasi
the
sinasabi
good.
lang that you have to provide the right environment.
Mm.
Minsan debatable kasi minsan yung resources daw is kulang. Di ba? You want to send our kids to good schools. Di ba? That's part of shepherding. Di ba?
Yeah.
Gusto nila. Kaya lang minsan yung mga parents, syempre ito lang yung kaya nila.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oo.
So,
But hindi naman siya, parang, the all. It has to be a good school. But
Yeah.
you, as a parent, not being able to send your child to the best schools does not make you less of a parent.
yes.
Or less of a good shepherd.
Mm-mm.
No?
Tama.
It's how you are guiding them, no?
Yeah.
To be better people, to grow up to be better people, to be the
Yes.
best that they are.
Yeah. Maganda naman, di ba?
Right?
Kasi
Oo.
syempre,
It's not about material things.
Yeah.
Eh.
Okay. Okay. But yun nga yung sabi ko, parang debatable siya minsan. Kasi, di ba, sinabi nga ni Coach Xenas kanina, parents would really want the best for their kids.
Yes.
Kung kaya lang talaga ibibigay ng
Yes,
parents. I tell you.
always the best interest of the children.
Yes, palagi
At heart.
yan.
Oo.
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 Palagi yan. Kaya lang minsan yun na nga, because of the limited resources, di ba?
Mhm.
Ikwento ko kanina. But sabi nga ni Coach kanina, no, it doesn't mean na it just focus on the material things, no?
Correct.
Oh, marami naman na kami, galing naman kami sa schools namin noon, 'di ba? Sa mababang paaralan. 'Di ba? Tapos lumipat kami sa mataas na paaralan.
High school.
High school. But again, the point is how we are being molded and shepherded by our parents.
Correct. Oo.
Okay, yun yung very important thing.
And it shouldn't be like, kasi some parents feel guilty, di ba, that they are not able to provide all the things that they'd like to give to their children.
Yes.
But
yes.
you being there, being
And
constant,
especially yung mga parents
is
siguro.
the best thing that you can give to your children.
Especially yung mga parents na yung dream nila na hindi nila natapos, no? So gusto nilang mangyari doon sa mga anak nila. Kaya lang, syempre, limited sila. But, the guidance, tawag nito, yung deliberate and intentional effort to really, guide and lead them to God and Jesus Christ, yung introducing our kids to Jesus Christ, love of God, is ang laking bagay na po yan.
Yes.
Ang laking bagay. Kasi I still remember before, di ba? Kami mga bata noon, di ba? We are afraid to commit mistakes. Not only because our parents are watching us, but God is watching us. Yun. Sige ka, di ba? Gabaan ka. Di ba? So parang takot ka. Di ba? Yun yung maalala ko talaga na our parents are very successful,
In
instilling at the values, na wala nang nakatingin sa iyo, but they're up, watching anong ginagawa mo.
Yeah.
Anong ginagawa mo. So yun yung shepherding na nakita ko na very impactful, na naka-influence talaga sa akin. Na kahit ngayon, ikaw na lang, minsan, may mga dapat na hindi dapat gawin, but mag-isip ka na, okay, God, may nakatingin sa iyo. May nakatingin sa iyo.
Yep. Dad, I think we're ready to wrap up. Yep.
Okay. So, mayroon pa isa pahabol.
May pahabol. Okay. Doc Mick Briones is saying, good evening, coaches. I don't want to be political, but what is your opinion on recent issue about Senator Ligarda and her son? Sino ang may pagkukulang? I wouldn't know, Mick. I don't want to comment there because we don't really know.
Yeah, ako rin.
And I don't think it's fair, But ang may pagkukulang, yung mga tao around them who are judging the situation, that is a family issue, If you'd like,
Agree.
If people would like to help, just leave them be, and get them to settle it. But having to comment left and right about it, it's just making it worse,
Number one, he who has not sinned cast the first stone.
Yes.
Number two, nakikita natin is one angle lang yan eh. Di ba? Hindi natin nakikita ang whole picture.
Yes.
So,
and this is beyond politics.
Yeah.
It's a family thing. So,
Yeah. Ako,
mm,
inhibit ako dyan sa mga ganyan. Na,
parang judge lang, no?
oo, yan.
I would
Pero
like to
totoo yan.
inhibit myself.
Totoo yan. Pag mga ganyan.
And
kasi
it's difficult, no? I could just imagine. It's difficult.
Hindi
Yeah.
natin alam ang pinagdaanan. So, going back to shepherd, no, to be a good shepherd to past parents, no?
Mm-mm.
So, again, no, to be a good shepherd is not easy. It's a very challenging 24/7 no, job of a parent. But again, no, parents are there because they love their kids, no, and they are ready to sacrifice themselves.
Mm-mm.
So as kids, no, suportahan din natin yung mga parents natin.
Yes. Because,
Suportahan natin sila.
yes.
Okay?
We all strive to be good shepherds, no, to our children, no, because we'd like for them to be in the right path always, no. And as shepherds, we make sure that when they get lost, get lost of the way, no, we bring them back, no, and make sure that we guide them and get them to be to grow up to be better or good people, no, in society,
In the community.
and yes, Coach Sisoy is saying it's a challenge. It's very difficult to be a shepherd, no, a shepherding parent.
Yeah.
All right, but fret not, no, just trust and just continue, no. I know we are all a work in progress, no, because ladies and gentlemen, we have the number one model, no, we have the good shepherd, no, to look up to, no,
Yes.
leading us and guiding us and being constant in his love for us. All right.
Amen.
Amen. So thank you everyone for yours staying with us for an hour. No, we'll see you again next week. No,
For
on another
Choose
Family Tuesday episode here on Hearts That
This is Coach
Listen.
Sisoy
And Coach Xenas saying goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.